Hi, this is Dave from Lemonade, and today we're going to do a quick little tutorial on typography or typography. Um, Nobody says typography. It's just basically manipulating text to make it look kind of interesting, visually interesting. Um, and we're just going to go through a few little positive positive quotes that we came up with. Um, you kind of see it a lot, but I'll run through the type of quotes now. Oh, that looks rank. Um, Quick little tip when you're doing text, if you've typed it out, all uppercase, and you're like, ugh, I'm not writing that again. Change it to sentence case. Oh, that's much nicer. So, typography. There's a quick little warp tool here. Get a little preview on it. Yuck. Turn down the bend. Typography. Ooh. So that's a little warp. You can use that. I prefer to kind of do it a more manual way. Text on a path tool, but we'll go through all that. So we're all set up. Typography. We've got some positive quotes here. We'll get to them as we're doing it out. First thing we're going to do is pick out a color palette. Um, so we're going to go for some nice summery pastels. I think that's what we're going to go with. They're basically just washed out colors, I suppose. So we're just going to try and we'll wash out this a wee bit all the way down to about 50. That kind of looks okay. I'm going to get that kind of, we get a peachy, that kind of peachy color. So closer to home. In here, somewhere in here. We just have to find it. So we just start pulling that down. No, pulling down the pink. I think it's got a lot of magenta in it. So we're just going to pull down the yellow. It's more so kind of a pink, isn't it? We're getting close. Something like that. We'll go green. I think we can just hit this green. No. We can hit this green? No. In and around here. And just kind of wash this out a bit more. So we just pull down the blue. That's that one. The other one, I want a more bluey kind of one. So we'll take everything else down. We're gonna have to wash everything out a small bit. Wash down the magenta. Pull down this. At a 50. Okay, this one's still probably a little bit too bold. Keep our numbers nice and even. Because we're lunatics. Yeah, so that's a little, it's like a disgusting Windows logo. I'm not going to put them together like that. I'm going to put them together like that. Might space it out a bit as well. Just so we kind of see what we're looking at a bit better. So there's our color palette. So with this typography, we're just going to use the text, lay it out kind of in a visually interesting way, and minimize the color. We're going to pop it on a little woodeny background. It's not the best woodeny background, but it's kind of the color that might show up the most out of these guys on it. They're probably going to have to be washed out a little bit more. We will see. We will definitely see. So we've got typography. We know what we're doing. We know the background. Da, da, da. So with all that in mind, here's some of the basics that I've been just been laying out kind of. So the first one, which will we go for? You're a shiny diamond. You're as dense as it gets. So that's the text. We'll keep that one up there. Ooh, getting room for ourselves. So first of all, we will figure out how to make this interesting. So you just kind of break up the text in a way that you can kind of manage. You are a. You are. We'll just pull that one first. We'll have a little separate text line for that one. You are a. Yeah. A on its own. Well, I didn't need to cut and paste that. How lazy, you can see how lazy I am. I thought I was like automatically going to cut and paste the letter A. I don't know much about typography. I don't really do it that much. Not dyslexic, but I do read words wrong. So like, I do read books, but I'm not sure if I'm reading the same book as anybody else. It's not really a problem, but it's definitely there. So this is kind of like some basic vectors repurposed from stuff I've done before. Why not just stick it all in together? You are a shiny diamond. I think I'm going to pop the diamond on here. You are a shiny diamond. We evenly space out our little shine bits. So much prep work done for this one. Ooh. Did not hold down shift. See what happens when you don't hold down shift? So if you just hold down shift, it'll skew from the whatever the opposite corner that you've grabbed. And if you hold down shift alt, it'll do it from the center. So just it's handy to be able to flip between both and know what you're doing. We leave all the text editable for now. We might be doing some more stuff with it. You're a shiny diamond. Yeah, let's move all this up a little bit. Don't read the other ones now. I bet you can't because this is probably tiny. Oh, everything's aligning to the thing, so I want it to align to the artboard. So everything's nice and central. You are a shiny. Put shiny in here. Oh yeah. It's really coming together now. You're as dense. You are as dense. You're as dense as it gets. See already. The old not being able to read and write good. It's becoming a bit of an issue, isn't it? You're as dense as it gets. Is that one of those apostrophe REs, is it? You apostrophe RE. You are. That looks like you are. Take out the A and stick in that bit. And I think you're as dense as it gets. Ooh, maybe dense on its own separate line. Because I think we can do something with the word dense. Now, we've all our text kind of edited out in the way we want it to be. So for this, what are we going to do first? We will use a mix of straight up Myriad Pro. You are a shiny. Shiny, I think the other font I'm going to use is, or typeface, sorry, is a Dancing Script. It's a script font, but you'll notice that it connects really well. A lot of these typefaces will just, they won't connect up even if they're in cursive. or joined up writing. Change case, title case, shiny, shiny. I like that now. You're a shiny. Now diamond. Now we know we're going to be using colors in this, but the point of it is to doing it black and white is to make it, you know, well spaced out, line up well without you know, without relying on the colors. So if we know we're getting it right with the if we know we're getting it right with these with this layout, then we can go and what you call it, that was my stomach, shiny, shiny. I'm just going to put a little twist on that. Is that even how you spell shiny? Oh my god. Okay, so this is a handy tool for idiots. Control I, spell check, start. Making fun of you, ignore. Standing O, A, dent, ignore as it gets. Oh, this is going through all of them. Well, nothing really spelt that badly. It's just saying to sentence case it, but shut up, Illustrator. We're doing typography, so you know, you are a. What will we go? We'll go big. You are a shiny. Shiny diamond. That ain't so bad. Bring this up a bit. You're as dense. Ooh. Clicked it on here. My shines might be a little bit overpowering, aren't they? I have to leave this guy out. No, I just move it over here. You are a no. I kind of want that to be all as one, nicely shiny. I'm gonna ditch these for a moment because they're just kind of getting in the way of what we're trying to do. You are a shiny diamond. You're as dense. We're gonna go bold, condensed. I'm gonna go uppercase and dense. We're gonna get as dense as we can get with this. Because you are that dense. You're as dense as it gets. You're a shiny. Check up the size of the shiny. you are. So this one to the back, so we can get at our A. Figure out what the hell we're doing with it. We might go dancing again. Dancing script for that guy. You are a shiny diamond. Big, big, big. Too big. Small, small, small. Too small. What are we clipping on? It's just snapping stuff now. Might semi-bold it. No, diamond's quite delicate, all lowercase. We'll just diamond. I don't know, does this happen to other people, but when you're kind of working with text and stuff like that, I kind of words stop making sense. You know, you really start questioning. You're like, is that how the hell you spell diamond? Was it always spelled like that? And nobody told me. You're as dense as it gets. I like this just little regular, little run-on line. You're a shiny diamond. I want to put a little shine on it, but we're interfering with ourselves. Oh, that sounded well wrong. We're not interfering with ourselves. Jeez Louise. How about a nice even ping, ping, ping. Want this guy to be the same as well. Hold down shift when you're rotating things and get equal angles. So we'll just group these guys together. Align to selection, center them, group them, and then align to the artboard. Oop. Now, so we've got all that done. We'll just keep this little bit up here as well because we're going to cut it out. So to cut things out, you just want to create an outline of this text. And then I'm going to, it should be grouped, but I'm going to click on this back section here and separate it out. I'm going to go boop, boop, and Pathfinder, which is in this guy, and it's minus front. Yeah, that looks completely different now, doesn't it? It's all the same, but, and then we'll just group this back together. So this is just for the overall effect. So now we've got all this. Don't think I want that. I think I want that to be like back to our regular text. You are. We'll bring this in a little bit to a semi-bold. It's kind of got an overall flow to it now. A little bit more. I'm not saying I'm professional at this shit. I'm not saying I'm good at it. I'm not saying I can read. We're just doing this now because I thought it would be funny. It might be a little bit too mean. So yeah, everything all together. Now we'll just go for a little bling pastel blue. You're a shiny diamond. You're as dense as it gets. We'll respace that out as well. And we'll throw on, we'll just make visible our little background. Okay. So that's okay. The other little trick that you do then, just to make it more visually interesting, stylize, drop shadow. You can do these kind of manually and stuff like that, but this is quite a nice little trick. I really don't like the wood. Is the wood messing us up? You are a shiny diamond. You're as dense as it gets. There you go. There's one. Not too sure about the blue though. Anybody else sure about the blue? It's kind of what we wanted. I just might see if it'll work if I frame it a little bit better. So we will go have a nice blue block here. And Control C, Control F. I want the same block. Back to V. Yeah. I think we might be cutting into a little bit of text now here, but we just centralize this. Centralize this, it looks nice and central. We're going to go Pathfinder again, just to cut out the outside. Ooh, gross. Absolutely disgusting. I think the wood looks a bit too wood flooring-y. But that's what we've got. You're a shiny diamond. You're as dense as it gets. Now, will I check the time on that? Yeah, that's the first one. Probably going to leave it at that. But you get the idea. So, you know, we'll try a couple of these different colors. Definitely going to have to work them. Ooh. How disgusting is that? Oh, that kind of works, doesn't it? Yeah. Who would have thunk it? So, yeah, that's it for part one of typography. I might stick around with it a bit more, and I'm gonna sort out my colors because, you know, ooh, so gross. A lot of these might work a little bit better on white. Yeah, you can see what's going on here with the drop shadows now. So it just kind of lifts it up off the page. When it's on white, it looks a little bit scummy, so you can kind of tweak that down a bit. Go back into your drop shadow. This is the preview. Offset in the X. You see it moving along there. If you've got too much of this crap going on, it'll absolutely kill your computer because it's, you know, you can imagine it's a vector-based software. So this is your opacity, so this will turn it down. This is pretty much, oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? We just manually enter it in. 50. Okay. You are a shiny diamond. You're as dense as it gets. So that's why the effect is done like that, just to get a little bit more out of it. Alright, so we'll just undo, and we'll leave it as that one. Okay? Good looking, thanks.